Alrighty everyone, hello and welcome to another installment of Woodland Basketball. Tonight here we have the Woodland Freshman Boys against the Naugatuck Greyhounds. And tonight coming out on the court we have Woodland and Naugatuck right now. I'm going to get you starting laps in a minute. We're still writing it down. We had a little bit of a late getting up here, but everything's all set up, everything's all ready. But I will get the starting laps to you in a second. I'm just going to go off numbers right now. I apologize in advance, but don't worry, we'll get it to you guys in a moment. So this is the freshman matchup. This is Woodland's last game of the season, I'm pretty sure, before postseason. So this is the freshman's last game, but they've had a pretty good season so far. This is only the third game they did get to play with COVID restrictions. And quick pass there, tipped out of bounds was Naugatuck, and Woodland's gonna be taking the ball out from underneath the hoop here. They're gonna get something started. Naugatuck is gonna be bringing the ball out here. It's into Unat. That's going to drive low, try and pass it out. Actor is going to go for the drive, pass out. He's going to drive in, and the shot's just going to be off. Rebounded by Naugatuck and bring the ball up the court quickly here. It's going to be Francis up top, point guard right now for Naugatuck. Naugatuck's going to set a play pass up to 33, guarded by Unat here. Pass back to Francis, going to drive in, to go up with the shot. Is just going to be off. Tipped around a little bit, but rebound's going to get taken by Naugatuck. Layup is off. Rebound again. And Naugatuck's going to be bringing the ball out from underneath here. Bringing it out is Kampara here for the Greyhounds. Pass out to Francis. Going to line up for the three. Open three. It's going to be short. And violation. It's going to hit the top of the hoop here. It's going to be Woodland's ball. Naugatuck applying a very, very tough defense. Looks like it's a 1-3-1 here type of defense. Not the easy, or nope, it's just a high 3-2, honestly. Just the way that they were pressing. Looked like a 1-3-1 there, but Naugatuck here is going to bring it up. It's Kampara bringing it up very quick. Pass out to 33. That is Kenny Bethia there. And Naugatuck going to be bringing it back out from the hoop. That's Kampara there. He's going to be bringing it out. It's going to be Francis up top. Screen. He's going to drive in, take it himself, and his shot's going to just rim out there. Rebounded by Unat. He's going to push the ball up the court quickly here. He's going to look to Akatura. He's going to line up for the three, and it's going to be short there. Rebounded by Gart there. Long pass up to Bethia. Inbounded. It's going to be stolen away by Woodland. It's going to be tipped around a little bit. It's going to be last out by Naugatuck. Going to be Woodland's ball here. Bring the ball to the court is Akatura here. It's going to be Matt at the half-court line here by Kampara. Line up for the three. It is just off there. Gart, long pass up there to Bethia. Pass number 12. Strain. It takes it in. Is just off on his shot. Going to be rebounded by 24, Master Petro. Sub coming in here, number 50, that's Phillips for Gart here for Naugatuck. 5:56 on the clock here. Both teams, no score accumulation yet. Akatura's going to bring the ball up the court now. He's going to be looking, finds Master Petro. He's going to pass to Nat. Pass back to Master Petro. He's going to drive in here. Go for the jumper and get blocked. Oh, and nope, foul's going to be called there. Must have got something on the wrist there, a little hit. So heading to the line here is going to be Master Petro for 2 shots, looking to put Woodland on the board here. That foul is on number 12. That's Strain for Naugatuck, his first and the team's first as well. First shot's good. And we have some subs coming in here. We have Belcher and Steputis coming in here for the Hawks. And we've seen Steputis all around. We've seen him on all levels. We've seen him on JV. We've seen him getting some varsity time here. And up with the second shot. It's just short there. Rebounded by Unet's going to bring it back out. Yeah, jumped high for that one. He was able to grab it. Pass to Belcher. He's going to look to Akatura. He's going to drive it in himself. Long pass out to Unet, who's going to go up for the three. It's just going to be off. And it's going to go out of bounds there. Subbing in here is number 20. That's Moore here for Bethia for the Greyhounds. Right now, Hawks are leading by 1 after Master Petro's free throws. 1 for 2 from the line right now. Pass in to Moore. Going to go up for the shot. Just going to be off on that one. Going to be rebounded by Unet. He's going to push the ball up the court here himself. He's going to take it. Pass to Steputis. Going to go up, and he's going to score there for the Hawks. Phillips is going to bring the ball up the court. It's going to be met by Akatura. A little past half court. Pass over to Francis. Going to set something up. Defended by Steputis up at the top of the key here. Pass to 24. 34, my bad. Pass into Moore. Going to go up, and he's going to get fouled by Belcher. And now Moore's going to head to the line for 2 foul shots here. Foul was on Belcher. That's going to be his first, team's second. Moore's first shot is good. 3-1 here. Looking to make it a 1-point game. And he does. Second shot's good. And Naugatuck looks to bring in the press. And Akatura is going to get some pressure from Francis, but he's going to get it to Steputis. Long pass to Belcher into Steputis. Quick in transition play there. Steputis and Belcher, great connection. You know, if you were at our last freshman boys game, we heard Mr. Akatura, the son of Akatura, on the court. Now, this team's been playing together since they were children, you know, since they were like 8. So they have some experience. 3-ball there. It's good from Strain in the corner, but yeah, this Woodland team's been playing together for a very, very long time. So they have this chemistry. They have the bond that it's hard to find with teams sometimes. Unet's going to bring the ball in himself, and he's going to score there with quite a few defenders on him there. He was able to get that one in. Hawks leading by 2, 7-5 here. Francis is going to bring the ball up the court. Going to be guarded by Steputis. Out to Campara. Back to Francis. Looking to Phillips. Inside. Hook shot from Strain there. He's going to score. Tie it back up here at 7. And Akatura is going to bring the ball up the court here for the Hawks. Pass to Steputis. To Belcher. Steputis cuts, but nothing. To Master Petro. He's going to dribble. Pass to Unet. To Akatura. He's going to drive in. Pass to Steputis, who's going to look to take the 3, but drives in himself and is going to get a travel called. And it's going to be Naugatuck's ball here. And it looks like we're going to have our mask break now. Mandatory mask break here. And subbing in for the Hawks, we have Ryan Deptula coming in. But yeah, mask break, 3:15 left on the clock, all tied up at 7 right now. So if you haven't seen any other games, this is your first basketball game, you may be tuning into CIC mandates mask breaks. After the 4-minute mark, the first dead ball, we have a mask break. So it could be anywhere from the 4-minute mark to right now it's 3:15. We've had mask breaks at 2:30. They're all over the place. But yeah, 3:15 on the clock here. Woodland has 2 fouls and Naugatuck only 1. So really good gameplay we're seeing from both teams here. Playing aggressive, playing strong, and yeah, this is like I was saying, this Woodland team has a lot of chemistry. They've been playing together, so they know how to play well. You can see some of that good ball movement from Belcher and Steputis. It seems they have good. They kind of read each other well. All right, so bring the ball up here once we get started. It looks like everyone's in place. All right, it's going to be passed in by Campara to Francis. He seems to be the point guard here for Naugatuck. Going to be met at the top of the key by Steputis. Double screen, but Unet picks up. Francis going to be a pass to Campara is picked off. Coming in here, we have Max M coming in here for Unet, but yeah, Belcher picked the ball up there, kind of swatted it out of bounds. Phillips with the ball here. Guarded by Deptula, then Belcher, and then Master Petro now. Strain here then to Campara, who's going to bring the ball up himself. It's going to have a foul's going to be called there on that. I thought it was going to be a jump ball, but foul's going to be called on, let's see. They'll put on the board. It's going to be on 24. It's Master Petro. I think that's his first. Pass into Moore, out to Strain, to Phillips. He's going to drill up top, guarded by Deptula. Screen's going to be called, picked up, and shot there from Strain going to be off, and a foul's going to be called, and one from Campara. And Maxim got the foul there, number 13 for the Hawks. Team's fourth. Have to be very careful with fouls right now. I'm already at 4, and they're in only the first quarter right now, so just be very, very careful here. And lining up for only one shot since he did make his first on the and one. It's going to be Campara. His free throw is off, and it's going to be off. Rebounded by Belcher. He's going to bring the ball up here. Going to slow it down a bit. Get something started. Pass to Steputis to Belcher. Looks good to Steputis, but that's not there. Master Petro to Belcher. He's going to drive in, and block's going to be called on the floor. Looks like it's going to be on Strain, but we're going to see who the referee calls it on. Yep, Strain. That's going to be his second. Team second as well. Belcher's going to bring the ball in here. Looks like they have like a 4-out type thing going on. Pass into Max. And a travel's going to be called there. And it's going to be Woodland's ball. Or, my bad, Naugatuck's ball here. And bringing it up, it's going to be Phillips for the Greyhounds. He's going to be met by Max. Pass out to Francis. Back to Phillips. And Campara tried to go in with a little lob pass there, but it was off, so it's going to be Woodland's ball. Ball flew out of bounds. A little too high, a little too off there for Strain to get that. And Belcher's going to bring the ball up here. Pass to Steputis. Looks to Deptula. Deptula looks to pass to Steputis, but wasn't there. Steputis here. Goes down low to Max. Backs out to Steputis, and he gets a 3, and it's just off. Rebounded by Belcher, though. He goes up strong and looks for the foul, but nothing. Francis is going to bring the ball up here. Phillips with the ball now. Pass back to Francis. Screen from Moore gives Francis a bit of a lane, and there's going to be an on-the-floor foul called there. But, yeah, it looks like we have a sub coming in. It's going to be, number 10 is going to be Austin. And then we have some subs coming in for Naugatuck. That foul, by the way, was on Master Petro, his second, which is he's subbing out here. And coming in, we have 3 as Gart, and 33. Bethia's back in from earlier. And the inbounds from underneath was almost picked away by the Hawks, but Francis goes in with the drive, and his shot was off there. And it's going to long pass there to Bethia was good. Belcher had to get a rebound, but it was in. Belcher's bringing the ball up the court here. Pass to Steputis. Out to Austin. Gonna look to pass to Deptula. It's not there. Into Steputis. Pass to Deptula. Gonna bring it in. And he's gonna get the and one called. Gonna head to the line to try and make it 3 points. Trying to get the 3 points here. That's gonna bring the Hawks up to 9. Gonna make it an 11-9 game here. And subbing in for Max, we have Actura coming in. And coming in for the Greyhounds, we have 53 Ayala for Strain. And Deptula's going to line up to take his free throw. And it's good there. Makes it a 1-point game. Hawks down by 1 right now with 48 on the clock here. That foul that sent Deptula to line was on Strain. That was his third, team's third as well. So he came out here. Bethia's going to be, or Gart's going to be bringing the ball here. Pass to Bethia, going to be guarded by Belcher. And it's going to be hit off the foot of Deptula, but it's going to be grabbed by Francis. Screen from Moore gives Francis some room, but he's going to back it up and get something set up here. Guarded by Deptula. Screen from Gart. Francis is going to drive it in, but he's going to get... It looked like he was going to get blocked, but he got fouled, got hit on the wrist. And that was on White 14. That was on Belcher. His second, team sixth here. 10 seconds on the clock. Francis at the line, trying to extend the lead here. Checking at the scorers table. Coming in at the scorers table is Una, who's going to be subbing in. And first shot is off, and Una's going to be coming in here for Belcher. Francis coming back at the line here. Gonna go up for another, try to extend the lead to 2 here, and he is just off there. But Gart grabbed the rebound. 3 from Francis is off. Gonna be rebounded, but it's gonna be tipped around quite a bit, and the final shot by Francis was off there. And just like that, end of the first quarter here, 11 to 10. 1 point game here, very close. Woodland down 1 right now. Woodland's in some foul trouble here. They have 6 fouls right now, and so they really have to be careful, try and limit their fouls, make sure they're staying straight up. They're not moving their feet too much here. When they're going up for contact, you know, they can't really foul right now because if, you know, Naugatuck hasn't been too consistent so far with their foul shots, but if they start getting more consistent, you know, the more they take, the more consistent they're going to be. If they get in Naugatuck into the bonus, it could be definitely dangerous and detrimental to the second half here. Not second half, second quarter, my apologies. And only fouls from Naugatuck are from Strain, actually. He has all 3 here for Naugatuck. So he's out of the game, I'm assuming, probably coming into the second quarter. If I was Naugatuck coach, that'd be my best bet. You know, don't put one of your stronger players in right now, especially if he has 3 fouls. Want to keep him safe for the rest of the game. I mean, there's 2 quarters left, or 3 quarters left if I'm not mistaken. Alright, coming out here, it's the Hawks. We have, looks like it was the same group as before. We have Ekatura, Nanette, Deptula, Steputis, and number 10, Austin E. And for Naugatuck, looks like we have a similar group out, same as before. Driving in there is number 3, Gart. He gets in a free layup, does a little Euro step around there. Bring the ball up here is Ekatura, going to be met by Gart. Half court pass Steputis to Austin, going to bring it up here. Pass to Deptula. Out to Unat. Looks to go in. He does. Spins around. Misses. Gonna miss the shot. They're gonna be just short, and Francis is gonna bring it up here for the Greyhounds. Gonna look to set something up. Passes to Gart. He's gonna drive in here on Steputis, and his shot's gonna be off. And it's gonna be last touched by... It's gonna be Naugatuck's ball. It looked like it was last hit out by Gart, but it wasn't. I guess it was last hit out by Austin, so it's gonna be Naugatuck's ball here. Gonna be inbounding it under the hoop. Inbounds to Moore. It's gonna be tipped away. Going for the rebound. Moore's gonna grab it. It's gonna be last touched by... I don't know. It was last touched up by Naugatuck there. So it's going to be Woodland's ball here. There's a little bit of communication there. I don't really know between the ref and the coach to see who it was, but I guess it was Woodland's. So Ekatura brought a pass to Steputis. Out to Austin, going to line up, take the 3, and it's going to be just off there. Going to be rebounded by Naugatuck. And he's going to bring the ball quickly up the court, pass to Gart, and he's going to get blocked by Deptula. Absolutely denied there, and Gart's going to apply some heavy defense to Una as he brings the ball up the court. Going to get it to Steputis, though. He's going to drive in, take it himself, and he's just going to be off on that. It's going to be rebounded and tipped by Deptula, and that's going to go for the shot, and it's just off there. Going to be grabbed by Francis. Going to bring the ball quickly up the court here. It's going to be stopped by Steputis. Going to be forced to bring the ball back out here. Gart with the ball up top here. Guarded by Deptula. Pass over to Bethia. He looks like he's going to bring it in. Pass back out to Ayala. Shot from the mid-range jumper from Moore. Rebound was got by Naugatuck. Francis with the shot. Long two is going to be off. Rebounded by Steputis. Is going to move the ball quickly up the court here. He's going to pass to Austin. He's going to get the points. Great pass from Steputis. Just unselfish. You know, defenders collapsed on him there. There was a 2v2. He found the open person and produced there for the Hawks. 1 point game here. Hawks down 12 to it's 13-12 now. Rebound by Steputis from Bethia's shot. He's going to move the ball quickly up the court. Pass to Akatur, who's going to go up and get a travel call on that one. Subbing in here, we have Tyler H for the Hawks and for Naugatuck coming in. Trying to see who it was. 34 Campara is back in, along with Phillips back in here. Phillips with the ball here, going to be guarded by Akatura. Pass out to Campara. Pass to Bethia, going to go for the three, and it's just going to be off there. Rebounded by Deptula, passed over to Steputis, tipped kind of more than passed. He's going to take it himself. And it's just off on the shot there, and he's going to head back to defense along with the rest of the Hawks here. Francis up top with the ball, guarded heavily by Steputis, not making it easy here. Akatura here on Phillips, now Deptula on Gart. Pass to Campara. Inside, looks to go inside to Bethia, but it's going to be tipped away from Unet there. And bringing out from underneath is Campara here for the Greyhounds. 13-12 now. Greyhounds up by 1. Pass in to Bethia, and it's going to hit off of his foot here, and it's going to go to Woodland now. Akatur is going to be bringing the ball up the court here. Pass to Steputis to Unet, who's going to fake a three, who's going to drive in. Pass back out to Deptula, going to go up with a three, and it's just going to be short. Almost grabbed by number Tyler H there, but it was missed here. Akatura here going to pass to Steputis. Going to look for someone driving in, nothing, but pass to Akatura, gets the open three, and it's good. Drains it. Puts the Hawks in the lead by 2 here, 15-13 here. As Francis brings the ball up, he's going to be guarded by Steputis. Screen here from Gart. Screen by Bethia. And Phillips with the ball here. Going to drive in. It's going to hit off of... I thought it was going to hit off his foot, but there was a push there from Akatura. It's going to put Naugatuck into the bonus here. At least I thought. Yeah, there is the scores table telling them it's 1-1. And so Phillips is going to be heading to the line here to take a foul shot or two. If he makes his first, he takes the second. If he doesn't make his first, then they play on. Gonna want to tie it up here. First shot's good there. Hawks now down by 1. And goes to line up, take his second. Now going to make it 15-all. And the shot is off there. Naugatuck stays down 1 from the Hawks. Akatura is going to bring the ball up the court quickly here, but he's going to pass, or he's going to almost get trapped, but he dribbles out of it. He's going to pass to Steputis over to Deptula. It's going to be tipped away, though, by Gart, who's going to have free range to do what he wants. He takes a layup there, puts Naugatuck in the lead by 1. And Naugatuck has a little bit of a press there, but Woodland broke it with ease there. 3 there by Unet's going to just go around the rim a little bit. Akatura with the ball, long pass to Unet there. Going to go up with the mid-range jumper, and it is just off there, rebounded by Gart, who's going to bring the ball up the court here for Naugatuck. And they're going to slow it down a little bit there, get a play going. It's going to be guarded by Deptula here. Screen from Bethia, looks for the give and go, but it's going to be grabbed away by Unat. Jump ball is going to be called. That's going to be Woodland's possession. Subbing in here right now is Strain. And mass break going to be called here. 3:09 on the clock. Hawks down by 1. 16-15 right now. And Naugatuck's in the bonus. So very, very close game right now. It looks like we've got some subs coming in. We have 22 for the Hawks and 20. 22 is Connor and 20 is Luke coming in right now for the Hawks. We'll be subbing in for some people. And for Naugatuck, we have the same group out. Right now, though, Strain has to be careful. He's back out on the court. He has 3 fouls right now. So all of Naugatuck's fouls right now. 3 of 3 right now, so he's got to be careful. Woodland put Naugatuck into the bonus right now, so Naugatuck definitely going to want to try and capitalize on that and make their free throws, because that's going to be a game changer there. And going into the next half, Hawks are going to have to be careful not to foul, but it's going to be Hawks ball here. I'm pretty sure after that jump ball there, it's going to be Hawks. Yep. So staying on the court from before, we have Staputis, Unat, and Akatura. And it looks like Staputis is going to be bringing the ball back up here. He's going to look to get something set up here for the Hawks. Pass to Akatura. He's going to go. His pass to Staputis was cut off there. And Phillips is going to go up with the shot's going to be off there. Grabbed by Unat, who's going to look to push it up himself here. Pass to Akatura. He's going to bring it back to top the key. Pass over to Connor. Back to Akatura. Goes inside to Staputis. Goes for the give and go. Akatura with the 3. It's good. His second 3 of the night here. Puts the Hawks up by 2. 18-16 here as France is going to bring the ball back up the court. He's going to be met just past half court by Staputis here. Pass to Francis. To Phillips. He's going to be guarded by Akatura. Pass to Bethia. He's going to drive in here, take it himself, and he's going to get fouled on the way up. I think it was on Unat there. Looked like it was a hold. He's going to head to the line. He's going to get 2 shots here. Yep, that was on Unat. That's his second, team's 8th here. Bethia's going to take his first shot, and it's going to be off there. Subbing in is Belcher for Unat here. I think both of them have 2 fouls right now. And Bethia's going to go up to take his second shot, and it is just off. Rolls around a little bit. Ball was last out on Belcher here. It's going to be Campara bringing it right here in bounds for the Greyhounds. My bad. Pass into Francis, gonna go for the shot, and his shot is gonna bounce in there. Ties it up. Naugatuck's gonna press here. And Staputis is gonna almost single-handedly break it. Passes to Belcher. Back to Staputis. Belcher's gonna go with the 3, and it's just off on there. And Francis is gonna bring the ball back up here for the Greyhounds. He's gonna drive in here, and his shot's gonna be off. He's gonna rebound by Staputis. Gonna move the ball up the court quickly with 1:45 on the clock here. Quick pass into Belcher. It's gonna be just off there. Great pass though. And bringing the ball up here is gonna be Bethia for the Greyhounds. And going up for the shot there was Campara. It's gonna be rebounded by Belcher as his shots just go, or not his shot, his toss to Staputis is just going to be off there, a little bit too ahead, and it's going to be turned over. It's going to be Naugatuck's ball here. 1:25 on the clock, 18 all. And France is going to bring it up. He's going to be met by Staputis just around half court, at the 10-foot line for volleyball, if you're volleyball, know anything about the lines on the court there. Bethia's going to drive in here on Belcher, pass out to Phillips. He's going to go in, and he's just going to be short on his shot. Belcher's going to grab it, and he's going to go. He was going to look to Staputis, but it's going to be tapped out of bounds by Strain there. Not letting him get that. Akatura's going to look to pass it in here. He's going to find Staputis. He's going to be guarded by Strain. Pass to Belcher. He's going to take it in himself, and it's going to be just off on that. And Phillips is going to move the ball up the court here pretty quickly. And it's going to be guarded by Steputis. His shot's going to be off, rebounded by Strain, and he's going to get a foul call. He's going to head to the line. And that foul was on, let's see, 2-0. That is Luke G. Going to be his first team's 9th here. 45 seconds left exactly on the clock. Strain's going to go up for 2 shots. First shot is good here. Hawks down by 1 with 45 on the clock here. Strain's going to go up for a second now, looking to extend their lead by 2. Second, rolls around and it's off, rebounded by Belcher. He's going to move the ball quickly up the court here. Pass to Steputis. Pass to Actor is going to go for the 3, and it is good! Third 3 of the night there. Puts the Hawks in the lead by 2. Camparo is going to bring the ball in. He's going to take it, and he's going to score. Ties it up here at 21. Belcher's going to pass to Akatura, and Akatura is going to bring the ball up here with 15 on the clock. Met by Phillips. Screen from Belcher. Pass to Belcher from Akatura. Belcher's going to hand it off to Steputis. He's going to bring the ball in, and no shot going to be called. Foul's going to be called on the floor there. Let's see who it was on. I think it was on Bethia there. Nope, it was on 12. It was on Strain, I think. Subs coming in here. Yep, that was on Strain. That's his 4th, and subs coming in. We have Master Petro and Deptula coming in here. Akatura is going to look to get it in. He finds Master Petro. Past Deptula, going to go for the 3, and it is just off there. And just like that, that is the end of the first half. We're all tied up at 21. Alright guys, so we are heading into halftime. We have an 8-minute halftime here. So I'm going to come back with a couple minutes left after this, and we're just going to talk about the game a little bit. So yeah, 21 all here at Woodland against Naugatuck freshman boys. Let's definitely tune back in after halftime. We'll be back soon. Alrighty, everyone, we are back from halftime here. Just had the horn go off here, and coming in for the Hawks, we have Unat, Master Petro, Austin, Mastaputis, and Agatura. And for Naugatuck, we have Campara, we have Francis, we have Moore, Bethia, and Gart coming in here. Ready to start off the second half here of freshman boys basketball. Francis is going to bring the ball up here. He's going to be guarded by Staputis. Going to pass it over to Gart, back to Francis. Going to be guarded by Staputis. He's going to look to pass, gets it over to Bethia, who looks to go back inside but can't. Gets it to Gart, who's going to drive in, and he's going to just be off on his shot. They're going to be reminded by Master Petro. He's going to bring it up here himself. He's going to be guarded by Gart all the way up. Going to pass out to Unat. He's going to be guarded heavily by Francis. Staputis with the drive passes back out to Austin. It's going to be way off there. And pass from Moore over to number 33. That was Bethia's shot's going to be off. Rebounded by Unat. Is going to go to take the he goes himself. Is going to be off on his shot. Kind of hesitated there a little bit. And a long pass here from Bethia. Bethia there goes up. And Stapier's going to get called for the foul there. And Bethia's going to head to the line for two. And Bethia's going to go up for 2 shots here. Going to look to push Naugatuck ahead here. Bethia's going to line up here, 7:04 on the clock for his first foul shot, and his first shot is off. Hits the back of the rim there, so he's going to line up to take his second. Looking to still push Naugatuck ahead, even if it's just by a point here instead of 2. And his second shot is short there. It's going to be rebounded by Unat here, who's going to pick up his dribble, pass to Staputis, to Austin, going to go up with 3, and it's going to be way off on that one. Going to be grabbed by France, who's going to push the ball up the court. He looks to pass to Campara, but his pass is blocked by Staputis, and Master Petro is going to bring the ball up here. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to get it in through 2 defenders there. He's going to score. Campara's going to bring it up here. Pass to Bethia is going to drive in there. His shot's going to be good. Ties it up back at 23. And Akatura is going to bring the ball up here. Pass to Staputis to Austin. Going to look to pass to Staputis to Master Petro. Going to see if he could find Unat. He's going to receive his pass here. Pass to Akatura. Got some good movement in here. Staputis with the 3, and it is just off there. Master Petro is going to grab the rebound all the way in the corner. Going to pass back out to Austin, to Unat. Going to be guarded here by Bethia. He's going to look to drive in. Pass from Staputis over to Master Petro. Going to be heavily guarded, but he's going to miss his shot. Rebound was by Austin there. It's going to be off on the shot, and then hit out of bounds off of Master Petro's foot. And a timeout's going to be called. I'm not too sure by which team was called there. Looks like it was a 30-second. Not sure who called the timeout here, but I think it might have been Woodland. That's what it's looking like here. But yes, 5:43 left on the clock here, all tied up at 23 here in the third quarter. If you're new here, welcome. While we're here and we're in this little timeout, let's just talk this weekend. We have NVL's schedule is going to be posted tonight. You'll be able to find that probably. Hawkeye Lands will probably have something posted about it, but girls have a definite home game this weekend. Boys still up in the air. We'll find out tonight after brackets are decided and all the stuff by coaches is figured out. So definitely stay tuned for all that. For possible NBL games, you might get to hear more of me and Zach and more of Hawk Headline's amazing production. Bring the ball here is Campara. He's going to get called And he's not going to call for anything. It's going to be a foul here. It's going to be called on Woodland. Belcher's going to sub in here. Not too sure the foul was on. It's going to be Woodland's second of the quarter. That foul was on Master Peachtra. That's going to be his third. So yeah, Belcher's going to sub in here. Campara's going to pass to Gart. Pass back to Campara. His shot's going to be off. Going to be rebounded by Austin. And foul's going to get called on Gart there for a push. It's going to be his first. I think that was team's first as well of the half. Akatura is going to bring the ball. Pass over to Staputis. Pass in the corner to Belcher. Goes for the long two, and it is good. Francis is going to bring the ball up here. Pass to Bethia. Back to Francis. And he's just going to go. Goes for the hop, but he is off there. In the corner here is Francis. Passes out to Bethia. At the top of the key, guarded by Unette here. He's going to look to pass to Francis. Triple threat here. He's going to spin. Pass back out to Bethia. It's just him and Francis passing back and forth here. But Francis here at the top of the key is going to be guarded by Belcher. He looks like he's going to drive in on himself, and a foul is going to be called on Belcher by the looks of it. And the foul is it's going to be his third. So yep, his third, team's third of the half as well. And Francis here looking to tie up at 25. They're down 2 right now, 25-23. First shot is good. Subbing in here is Deptula for Austin. Francis is going to go take his second shot. Now looking to tie it up 25-24 here. Make it 25 all if he makes it. And he does there. Makes 25 all right now. Hawks looking to produce. Akatura is going to bring the ball. He's going to be met over half court by Campara. Pass to Belcher, to Staputis, to Deptula. Going to look to drive in. Passes out to Unette. Deptula sets a screen. Unette doesn't really take it. Pass to Staputis. Going to drive in on his own. And just going to be off in a shot. Rebounded by Deptula here. Is going to pass to Unette. Going to go with a short little jumper. And he's going to make it. He's excited about that one. Puts the Hawks in the lead here. 27-25 with 4:10 on the clock. Here's Francis going to bring the ball up. And he's going to go to the left. Pass out to Gart. Guarded by Deptula here. Looks past to Francis. And he does. Goes for the long three, and it's good. Makes that, puts the Greyhounds in the lead by 1. Akatura is going to bring the ball. Little exchange pass there with Belcher. He's going to drive it in on his own, and he's going to make it there. Goes through a sea of Naugatuck defenders, but still was able to get that one in there. France is going to bring the ball up here. It's Naugatuck down by 1 right now. 3:30 on the clock. Bethia heads in and he scores. Even after some contact, he was able to score there. Akatura is going to bring the ball up the court here. Pass to Staputis. Unette with the ball in the corner, going to drive in, and he's going to score there. France is going to bring the ball up here now for the Greyhounds. It's going to be guarded heavily by Belcher, not making it easy for him. Pass out to Bethia. Back to Francis. Belcher not letting up on this heavy defense. Here's Gart with the ball. Back to Francis. Screen there from Gart. In the corner to Campara. He's going to get it over to Francis. It's going to be almost back court call there, almost, but he was able to grab the ball there. And he's going to take a little spin, passes it over to Gart. And Deptula's going to be playing some heavy defense. And down low, Campara posts up, misses a shot, is able to get his rebound. He's going to head back to defense after he makes his rebounded shot. Belcher with the three. It's off. It's going to stay here with the Greyhounds here as Francis is going to quickly bring it up, but it's going to slow it down. Pass over to Gart. His pass to Kampar is going to be intercepted by Akaturi. He's going to look to take, he went to pass there to Unat, but he wasn't ready for that. We have a sub here. We have a couple subs here. Master Petro coming back in for the Hawks. And is this a mass break here? Yeah, mass break called. And then coming in for Naugatuck, we have Phillips. And I can't see who else came in. And Strain came in. He has to be careful. He has 4 fouls right now. Does not want to foul up for the 4th quarter. That would not be fun. Alright, 1:42 on the clock here. Hawks are down by 1, 32-31. And we're seeing a lot of good stuff here tonight. You know, Hawks playing unselfish basketball. They're moving the ball well. They're finding the open spaces. They're playing aggressive right now. You know, they want to have this win. But Naugatuck as well is a very strong physical team. And I feel like Woodland's matching that really, really well right now. They just have to keep this up for the, next quarter if possible. Next 1 minute, 42 seconds along with the next quarter as well. Bit of a lower scoring game here. 32-31 as I was saying. Woodland has some players who are in a little bit of foul trouble. I think Master Petro has 3. I think Belcher as well has 3. Belcher's not on the court right now. No, yeah, Master Petro came in for him. So on the court here for the Hawks, we have Staputis, Akatura, Master Petro, Belcher, and Unat. And for Naugatuck, who's going to be setting up a press, we have Strain, Kampara, Francis, Phillips, and Bethia. Akatura's going to have to bring the ball in here. Going to try and get something going. And ref's going to blow his whistle and get things started. Oh, yeah, okay. Master Petro goes up, and they score. Hawks there, up 1 now, as Kampara is going to move quickly there, and his pass to Francis is going to, or not to Francis, my bad. His pass to Strain is going to be off, so it's going to be Woodland's ball here. Kind of threw it out of bounds a little. And so Staputis and Akatura are going to bring the ball up the court together here. And Kampara's, my bad, oh my goodness, Akatura is going to be met by Phillip, and Staputis is going to take it to the hoop, and he's going to get a foul called. He's going to be heading to the line here. Take 2 shots, looking to extend the Hawks' lead here. The foul was on, and yep, that foul was on Strain. That was his 5th foul. And coming in here for him is going to be number 20, that's Moore. And another sub here. Couple subs. For Unat and Akatura, we have number 5 and number 13. We have Max and Tyler coming in here. Staputis is going to go up to take his first free throw. And it's just short there. He's going to take his second now. And it is good. Hawks up by 2 here. Francis going to bring the ball up here. Guarded by Staputis, just around the half-court mark. Pass over to Phillips. Heavily guarded here by Master Petro. To Kampara. Francis trying to tell people what to do, trying to set them up with something. And a travel's going to be called there on Moore. And Hawks going to head back on offense with just under a minute here, looking to get something set up. And Staputis is going to bring the ball up here. Pass to Master Petro at the top of the key. He's going to take it himself, and it's going to be off there. It's going to be, looks like a little ball kind of went up in the air there, but it was grabbed by Kampara. Pass to Phillips into Moore, who's going to head up. His shot's going to be off. grabbed by Master Petro, who's going to slow it down a little bit here. 30 seconds on the clock. Staputis here, going to drive in himself and just be off on a shot. And here's Francis bringing the ball up the court. Phillips with a 3, and it's off. It's a little long there. It's going to be grabbed by Tyler. And Staputis going to bring it back with 10 seconds on the clock. Pass to Master Petro. Great look inside there as Naugatuck's going to push the ball up the court. With only a couple seconds on the clock, it's going to be bobbled by Bethia out of bounds. And just like that, it's the end of the third quarter, heading into the fourth and final quarter of the game after this. 36-32. The score here. Hawks are leading by 4 right now. And we're heading into our last quarter. I'm pretty sure it's the last quarter of regular season basketball for the Hawks. That is insane. That's crazy. The season flew by. And, you know, while we're here, now we have this little time, I just want to do a quick little shout out to our amazing Hawk Headlines production team who, if you've been here, even if it's just been for the 2 freshman games we've had at Woodland, or if it's been for every single boys game, all of our girls games, any level, we've had a great crew here. We've had many different people coming, you know. We've had a great crew of people, and I'm so glad that we've been able to do this season. So I just want to give, if any of them are listening, quick little thank you to them, and thank you to our fearless director, Mr. Amato, who gets everything ready for us and helps us get all set up. So he does a great job with us. So quick thank you to all of our Hawk Headlines production crew for such a great season. But we're heading into postseason. We're going to be going to postseason after this, you know. We got boys NBLs, we got girls NBLs. So they're going to try and make a run in this tournament, and it's going to be a good one. It's going to be exciting. All right, so coming out here, we have Hawks and Naugatuck. Hawks up by 4 right now. For the Hawks, we have Staputis, Belcher, Deptula, Max, and Tyler here. And for Naugatuck, we have 53. That is Ayala. We have Francis. We have Campara, Bethia, and I can't see that it's Phillips there. Staputis there. Pass out to Tyler. Going to go for the 3. It's just going to be short there. And Hawks are going to head back on defense. Quick pass to Phillips, but he's going to be held up there, and his shot's going to be off. Grabbed by Max as he's going to push the ball up the court here. Pass to Staputis. Into Belcher. Tries to go up with like a catch and shoot there. Tries to go up the alley-oop there, but it did not work there. Coming in here is going to be Francis, and he scores there on a little step into the paint. And Belcher's going to bring the ball up here. He's going to try and put the Hawks back into a bigger lead here, more comfortable. They're only up 2 right now. Staputis in the corner. He's going to take it in himself, and he's going to score. And he is just a phenomenal player. As I was saying earlier, we've seen him in different levels. We've seen him JV. We've seen him on fresh. We've even seen him again in some varsity time. And shot there was just scored by Ayala. And Belcher's going to move the ball quickly up the court here. And we've got some subs coming in. Here we have Unat, and we have Akatura here subbing in. And it looks like Phillips is going to be bringing the ball up the court here for the Greyhounds. He's going to be heavily guarded by Akatura, not making it easy. He's going to dribble out of it, get it to Ayala, who's going to go for the shot, and it's good. Ties it up at 38 here, as Akatura is going to quickly turn the ball up the court, trying to get something going here for the Hawks. Belcher here, passes to Unat in the corner. He's going to look to drive in here. Pass to Staputis. Back to Unat. Finds Deptula wide open, goes for the mid-range jumper. It's going to be off there. Deptula grabs the rebound, and he scores. Long reach, that is able to grab that, and Naugatuck's going to waste no time. Campara going up with the 3. It's going to hit that. There was like no arc on that, but that just went in quick shot there. Hawks are down by 1 right now. And Francis gets a little touch on that pass, but he wasn't able to steal it. Akatura with the ball at the top of the 3-point line. Passes it. Step 2 is going to line up for the 3, and it's going to be short there. And it's going to be off. Phillips with the ball here, going to bring it up. Going to be guarded by Akatura right here. Francis now. He's going to drive in on Staputis, and Staputis is going to block him. It's going to be rebounded Campara, and Bethia's going to go up with a 3, and it's just going to be off. Rebound there by Belcher. He's going to grab that, and he's going to run back. Pass to Akatura there. He's going to get blocked a bit, but he's going to grab the, like a little tip rebound there. 3 by Unet's going to be off. Rebounded by Deptula, going to hold this one, and it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Naugatuck's ball here. We've got a sub coming. We have Master Petro coming in for Deptula here. Doing a great job there, Riz Deptula. You had a great game. Probably going to come back in. You know, it's only, still have 5 minutes on the clock here. We're going to see him back in again. He's done great things here for the team so far. Philip with the ball. Passes it over to Bethia. Guarded by Belcher. And a foul's going to be called on the floor. I guess he was on his hip a little too much there, Belcher. That's going to be his 4th. And that's what we were saying about seeing Deptula. He's back right here coming in for Belcher. Want to keep him for as long as he can. He does have his 4th right now. And Francis with the ball is going to be guarded by Staputis here. Philip here. Pass to Campara. Back to Francis. And he's going to go up, and he's going to get blocked, but foul's going to be called on Akatura by the looks of it. Yes, 2 at Akatura. It's going to be a push there. It's going to be team's 5th. It's going to be his 2nd. And France is going to go up for 2 shots here, looking to extend their lead. First shot's just short there. We have a sub coming in right now. We have number 3, Gart, coming in here for Philip. And second shot just goes around the rim and it's out. Rebounded by Staputis. He's going to bring the ball quickly up the court here. Tries to get a pass into Master Petro, but it just went into a crowd of Naugatuck players. Comper comes out with the ball. He's going to push it up the court. Pass to Bethia. Back to Campara. He's going to drive it in himself, and he's going to score. And Akatura is going to bring it up. Pass to Master Petro. Staputis to Deptula. Hawks down by 3 here. Staputis is going to just lose the ball a little bit. It's going to get tapped to 3 Naugatuck defenders there on Master Petro. Deptula with the hook shot. It's going to be off. Master Petro tries to go for the rebound, but it's just off. Grabbed by a Naugatuck player. Campara passes it up to Francis. He's going to drive in here, and he's going to get a foul drawn. Not sure who that was on. We're going to see. We'll see. It's going to be a Master Petro. It's going to be team 6th, his 4th. And we're going to have our mass break here. 3:33 on the clock here. Naugatuck Greyhounds in the lead, 43-40 right now. And Hawks have 6 fouls. Naugatuck only with 2. But yeah, Hawks definitely do have some players in foul trouble. Both Belcher and Master Petro with 4 right now. They got to be careful here. Besides that, I don't think really too many players are in intimate foul trouble. I think all the others might have, not all, but the others who do have fouls might have 1 or 2. I don't think anyone else is in too much trouble. And same for Naugatuck. I don't think anyone's really in trouble besides Strain, who fouled out already. And coming back on the floor here is the Hawks. Francis is going to line up to take its foul shots now. Look to extend their lead here. First shot is off. Second shot is good. 44-40. Hawks are down. Steputis here with the ball. It's going to pass to Master Petro. Back to Deptula. Akatura here is going to get it out. Steputis is going to go at the corner three, and it's good! Big energy there, big game shift there. Hawks down only by one here. Big shift here, and pass inside from Gart. Ball was just stolen there. Or nope, yeah, he stole it. Akatura stole the ball there, tipped around a little bit, but it was last touched by Kampara. So it's going to be Woodland's ball. And right here you can see Gart's going to be meeting Akatura at half court. Pass it to Steputis there. He's going to look to Master Petro. He's going to look to drive in. Steputis here going to bring the ball in, and he's going to get the and one there. He scores, puts the Hawks in the lead by one, and he's going to look to extend the lead as he heads to the line here. Only a freshman, and he's basically at the rim. He almost dunked that. He definitely touched the rim on that, or at least was close to it. And someone just decided it best. Let's go knock this one down. So he's going to hit this one here. That foul was on 53. That was on Ayala. It's going to be his first, team's third, and Steputis is going to convert the three-point play there. Hawks are up right now by 2, 46-44, 2:41 here on the clock left, and France is going to be met by Steputis at half court. And Steputis, after scoring the Hawks' last 6 points, putting them in the lead. Definitely Hawks have the momentum right now. Kampara here, gonna take a long three, and it is good. Drains it. Puts Naugatuck in the lead by one here. As Akatura is gonna be bringing the ball up the court. Passes to Steputis. He's gonna pass to Master Petro, gonna go up, and he's gonna be off. And no foul call there, gonna be called as a block. And Steputis meeting Francis. Long pass over to Bethia. Kampara. Unette here trying to stop him, goes for a spin, and a foul's going to be called. And Steputis trying to get a travel call there. He's thinking it was a travel, but nothing. Not too happy about that being called as a foul. And it's 1-1 here. Bonus for the Greyhounds. Kampara's going to be heading to the line here. Going to be shooting too. But for the Hawks in the future, going to have to be very careful with fouls here with 1:57 on the clock. First shot is off here. Kampara looking to take a 2-point lead if he makes this. And his shot is off. Going to be grabbed by Steputis. He's going to pull it out. He's going to head quickly back to the Hawks side of the court. Pass to Master Petro, going to head up, and it's going to be off. And Master Petro is going to grab the rebound, gets it out to Unette. He's going to pass to, and timeout there is going to be called by Woodland. Get Unette out of the trouble there. And just like that, with 1:40 on the clock, Hawks are down by one here. 47-46. This is an intense game here. This is a very, very intense one. You know, I'm on the edge of my seat right now. I'm nervous. I don't know who's gonna come out of this one, because both teams are just playing very aggressive and very strong right now and have a lot of energy right now. You know, probably last game of the season for both teams. So definitely wanna end on a hot one. Wanna end on a win. You know what I'm saying? So coming out here, we have for Naugatuck we have Moore, Gart, Francis, Bethia, and Compra. And for Woodland, we have Master Petro, Akatura, Unette, Deptula, and Steputis. Akatura bringing it in, passes it to Unette. He's going to look to bring it to the top of the key, but dribbles back to the corner, gets it to Master Petro, going to go, gets the up and under, pass back out to Unette there. He's going to pass to Steputis, to Deptula. One more passes to Akatura. He's going to drive in, take it himself, and he's going to score there. Big play by Akatura there. Puts the Hawks in the lead by one with 1:15 on the clock here. Steputis guarding Francis. Screen's going to be put on him by Moore, but he stays with Francis Nellingman. Bethia is going to head in there, and he's looks for a foul, but nothing there. And timeout's going to be called by the Naugatuck coach. Seems to be a player injury on the court here for Naugatuck. And
gotta get a stop, Mike. Get a stop. Bear it down. Let's go.
Alright, so now with 55 seconds on the clock here, 48-47, Hawks in the lead by 1. Saputis on Francis up top of the key. Playing tight, playing tough defense, pass to Campara, and a timeout's going to be called by the Naugatuck coach. Going to be 30-second timeout with 42 seconds on the clock here. 48-47. Hawks are in the lead right now. Now, if you're the Naugatuck coach, you know, you're thinking different things. You know, probably getting a play set up so they can produce some points. You know, looking for a 3 to maybe put them up by 2. They could just score 1 point here, or score 2, you know, 2 points, which will put them up by 1. But, or they could try and hold it out for a last shot, which is a little bit risky, but it is definitely something that they could try, because Woodland's defense has been pretty strong here. But if they do get a foul called, then they'll be heading to the line here. So those are just different trains of thought by the Nuggets coach, but he seems to have his whiteboard out. He's drawn something up for the Greyhounds here, as the Hawks and the Greyhounds come out for the last 42 seconds. And it looks to be the same group, except Max is on now instead of Unette here. And Francis is going to bring the ball up top here. And he's going to have some room to work with. Going to be guarded by Staputis. He is not letting him go. Phillip here with the ball. Guarded by Deptula. Back to Francis. Belcher's going to take Francis here after a screen. And now it's going to be Master Petro. And he's going to go up. His shot's going to be off. And he's going to be off on his shot again. And it's going to be blocked by Belcher. And a foul's going to be called. It's going to be. Got some quick subs in here. We have Hector and Unette who are going to be coming in here for Max and Belcher. Maybe? Nope. Unette's not coming back in. And Staputis here with the ball. And a foul's going to be called on Campara. Yeah, got a foul in this situation. That's all you can really do right now. Especially with 5 seconds on the clock. It's going to be Campara's first. But Belcher's going to be bringing the ball in here. Pass it over to the other ref. He's going to be inbounding it. Yeah, it's going to be Belcher now. Looking to get it in. Gets it to Master Petro. And he's going to miss the pass, so he's going to trip. And just like that, full timeout's going to be called by Naugatuck coach. They're going to be getting the ball in here, and they are going to try and score here with 4 seconds on the clock. They're down by 1. Anything goes here. Any type of shot that goes in, they're going to be taking the victory. If you're Naugatuck right now, you're just hoping to get something. You're not going to be throwing up a Hail Mary. You just want to get close there and win by 1 if they can. But here for the Hawks, they just got to play tough defense. They cannot foul here. If you're the Hawks, that is the last thing you want. You can't foul. Can't give them the opportunity to get to the line and shoot foul shots. So right now, Hawks are going to have to play some tough defense, some straight up D. And just play strong, play big. This is nerve-wracking. Oh my goodness. 4 seconds on the clock here in the 4th quarter. Hawks up 1. And coming out, Max is in. and Naugatuck coming in here with, by the looks of it, it's the same group here. And bringing the ball in here is going to be Phillip. Gets it to Campara, and he's going to miss his shot. Rebounded by Master Petrie, who's going to hold it, and the Hawks are going to win. Hawks are going to take the victory. Freshman boys here, 48-47 at home against Naugatuck. Last game of the season, they take the win. And just like that, that is the end of the regular season. So like I was saying, we're going to be having some NBL games here. First round, girls definitely. Boys still up in the air. They're going to have a meeting tonight to figure it all out. But you'll be able to find that on Hawk Headlines. We'll have all the information now, when to catch the game, what game it's going to be, who we're playing, all that. You'll find it on Hawk Headlines. Definitely check out all of our social medias. We have sports. We have a sports Twitter, HHL Sports. We have regular Hawk Headlines Twitter. We have Instagram. We have Visco. We have, I don't even know, Facebook. Anything. We have basically any social media. You'll be able to find us so many places, and we'll have all the information out for you. So with that, I just want to say thank you to my crew. I have Kaylee and Sophia along with myself. I'm Emma Krasinski here, signing off from Freshman Boys. Thank you all for coming to the game.